Hey kids, today I'm gonna be presenting my question for this project deal. My question is, how does copywriting affect your rights? My three main questions I addressed to finally get down to the answer once and for all were, what is the history of copyright? What can be copyrighted? And how does copywriting affect the lives of many people? And now, for the first portion of this, I'm going to be showing a video about the history of copyright. Control me, can you please put the video in?
Ackbar, you said I was fired and that I was not allowed to be in 50 feet in range of this VHS player, or you'd slice me in half with the Omega sword and sell my body parts to the museum.
That was a joke. It is not being put into effect until next week, so just put on the movie. The history of copyright is a long and intense story filled with danger and excitement. And in 1662, printing presses were spawning all over England. There were so many they began to just copy each other's articles and put them in their own. But people got sick of copying, so a law was passed to allow authors to copyright their articles. But back in America, you see, copyright was in the U.S. ever since the Constitution, where it was all like, the Congress shall have power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries. But it wasn't until 1790 until the first Copyright Act was put into effect. This act allowed authors to copyright their books, and the copyright would last 14 years. 14 years. As time progressed, the act was changed to allow longer-lasting copyrights and included more objects and ideas to copyright. The Berne Convention was also formed during this time, and their main goal was to improve the copyright laws. With so many copyrights, it seemed crazy. So in 1976, the Fair Use Law was put into effect. The Fair Use Law allowed copyrighted images and sounds to be parodied and made fun of in either commercial or non-profit media. And that's the history of copyright.
Welcome to the jungle.
You know, that movie gets better every time I see it. But enough about movies that each time I see them, they get better. Let's get back to business. You may want to know what can be copyrighted. Well, here is the essential list on what can be copyrighted. A sentence, a title, an image, architectural works, lyrics, sets of musical notes, sound effects, CDs, songs, choreograph, movies, sound recordings, characters, paintings. And if you think that anything can be copyrighted other than that, you are lying to yourself. But you may be able to copyright things that I have not mentioned. But the one who decides that is the Library of Congress Copyright Office. They decide what is copyright and what isn't.
And Congress sucks.
No, they do not suck. You may not agree with the decisions, but you're just idiot anyway. You don't even know. I put 100% confidence into the decisions made by the Library of Congress Copyright Office 2007. And that is spell checked. But the big question is, how does copywriting affect the lives of millions? How many of you in here have ever downloaded a song? Raise your hands. Okay, I'll be right back. I busted you. You're going to have to pay $1 billion. No, I'm kidding. I'm an FBI. I'm not really an FBI. It's me, Ackbar. But that's what it would be like. But it's not just limited to that. There are TV shows that use copyrighted characters, like Robot Chicken, which is featured on a national TV station, Cartoon Network. So thanks for listening to my presentation, and remember...